Tiger.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to sellerstalker.com. Today we are going to be teaching you about why you decant wine and showing you how you decant wine. And Brett is going to be
Leading the pack?
leading the pack.
Why and how. We don't only push wine, we educate your minds and your palates. So I won't get into the specific wine, but we want to talk a little bit about decanting and the need for it. Personally at home, I actually decant 90% of my red wine that I drink. Primarily it's for aeration of red wine. I don't drink a whole lot of old vintage stuff, and I'm sure most of you don't either, unless you have cellars that are fantastic.
Which hopefully some of you do.
Maybe you do.
And the second reason for decanting wine would be to
Filter.
expel any of the sediment from an aged wine. Unfiltered, unfined wines will coagulate together, bond with each other, and create sediment, and that creates very tart flavors in your wine. You want to get that out, and also to enjoy the wine right off the bat. So when you are going to be doing that kind of a decant, you're going to want to lean the bottle on a 45-degree angle, or at least elevated, so that all the sediment is going to fall to the very bottom of the bottle, and you're not going to want to move it much because
You don't want to get that into your wine.
exactly. So when doing so, Brett, after he's held it at a perfect angle for a long time, set it on a book or whatever you have, you go very slowly. Usually, traditionally, you'll have a little candle here that'll illuminate through the wine. You can see the sediment coming. Once the sediment gets to the neck, Brett will ease off of the wine as it comes, like so, and capture the rest of the sediment in the bottom of the bottle, and then you have
all the
delicious
nectar.
1989 Chateau Margaux waiting to drink.
Right? That's perfect. That is well said.
And for the rest of us, people,
if you do get sediment in your glass, excuse me, it's not a horrible thing. I mean, it's more of a
you'll always
chewy
get a
texture.
little bit in that
You will always get unfined, unfiltered wine will always have a little bit of sediment in the bottom. Your goal is just to decant out as much of it as possible.
correct.
Easiest way to say it.
In the secondary circumstance, we are going to be aerating for opening up a young wine, getting more of that fresh fruit profile, more aromatics. In this case, you want to be very aggressive with the wine. I mean, you want to feel like you're damaging the wine because you're so aggressive with it sometimes, which would be a splash decant, right?
Correct. Can I splash decant it yet?
I think it's an exciting time, but let's hold off on that.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, you can.
Oh.
Go for it. You're leading the way, remember? So completely upside down, bottle pumps and pumps and pumps down there, creating a massive amount of air pumping through the decanter, creating all these bubbles. Those bubbles usually indicate a young wine and in need of some decanting. And then you can vigorously shake the wine. Like I said, you beat it up. You essentially want to.
You want to get as much air into the wine as possible. It release flavors, and you got a little aggressive with that.
Yeah, but it's still in
But
there, right?
He is correct. He is correct. It's all in the decanter.
And that will expedite the process. The other way would be to just pour it in, let it sit for a half hour, but this is going to speed up the process, so that's obviously suggested. And then our favorite part is tasting the
Swirlers in the
glass. Yeah, then you're decanting in your glass, right? And then you cheers up and bottoms up.
And now you know how to
Now
decant.
you know how to decant wine. Cheers, everybody. Check us out, sellerstalker.com. World-class wines, lowest price, perfect pairing, educating minds,
Educating palates.
You got it. Thanks, everybody.